All right, I think we're connected. Welcome back, everybody. And hello, Farrell. I hope you got your cuppa and your sandwich. And we're going to start off here. I have it paused because Dagobah is going to say something. And I loaded up in the game, then I reloaded it, but I noticed when I loaded it that he was saying something. So I did want to miss that because that's where we're going to be doing the storyline with Dagobah. We're doing the Riptide Rakers. We're continuing on with the Riptide Rakers storyline. So here we go. All right.
Greetings, pilot.
There he is.
I represent the well-respected Taladi Trade Guild, and I have a lucrative proposition for you. If you're interested, come find me.
Oh, no. That's not Dagobah. That's somebody else. We'll deal with that later. But, yeah, I thought it was Dagobah. It sounded just like Dagobah. I mean, it has to be his brother. You did indeed get your cuppa and your sandwich. Did you bring enough for the whole class, though? That's the question. Okay, so where am I? I don't even know where I am. I just loaded this up. I played a little on Sunday. I didn't play anything on Monday, so I'm kind of confused as to where I am. So we're going to figure that out. But like I said, what I want to do is we're going to go and... How do I turn this off? It doesn't really matter. We're going to go and start and keep going with the Riptide's mission here. So it's not the Pirate's Tale. Monk's the Iris. Monk's the... Man, I can talk. I've had a long day. I've been up since 5, so please bear with me. Oh, here it is. So let's just set that to inactive. Okay. So Protection shortage. So this is the one. So with the Riptides, they have the tides come in and they destroy ships and things like that. So apparently this is part of trying to get something that protects the ships and things like that. So I've never finished the storyline, so this is the first. So that's what we're going to be doing here. Not many updates between last live stream and this live stream, so you know we're pretty much in the same spot. I did try to kind of tackle some of these other like promotion missions because they've been stacking up here, but we're gonna be doing this one, and yeah, so here we go. So we're gonna I'm gonna take over
Katana.
here, guys. We're in my Katana. We're in my favorite ship of the game so far, and we're gonna undock. And we are in Taladi. We're in Taladi space, it looks like. Yeah, we're in a Taladi station. If that doesn't make you dizzy. We must have been parked on the roof. The roof is on fire. You did bring enough, but that's the benefit of being first in the roof. That's true. You're the only one here. Well, nope, we got 3 people, so everybody gets a third of a sandwich. How is the... Did I actually set it to active? I don't think I set it to active. It's very quiet in my earphones. How is the game volume? I can't really hear it too well. I think I may have to turn that up just a bit.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's see here, let me look at the levels. Yeah, I mean, it's kind of okay. You can make 2 more. Game audio is good enough. Good. Okay, it must just be me. It must be in like my headphones. Maybe I need to turn it up. Let me find the volume here on my headphones. Make sure that's not turning up the game volume there. Yeah, okay, there you go. Cool. Okay. So yeah, so I'm not really sure what we need to do here. Like I said, I don't think I've finished this time or this storyline. So we do have a little ways to travel, however. But that is okay. In the meantime, we could be looking at things because there's...
Promise.
I think, X4 is really good for... there's a lot of things going on all at the same time. So no matter what you're doing, if you're traveling from place to place, it's always good that you can actually see. You can actually look at your production and things like that, and that's what we're going to do. So I don't think there's too much to go over. Oh,
Requesting immediate backup.
that's what I wanted to do. So someone was talking about...
Entering system. Profit Center Alpha.
Someone was talking about... I gotta turn it down now, it's a little too loud. Someone was talking about if I did anything with the timelines... The timelines unlocked in the open world. So, and I think... Yeah. So, timeline coherence
system.
report.
Silent witness.
So this is what I've unlocked so far in the timelines, and I'm gonna try to, by the end of this playthrough, I'm gonna try to get more, but so far this is what we have. So I don't know if I got this one in CEO's Doubt. I think I did. The one in CEO's Doubt, I'll have to look this up, but the one in CEO's Doubt, let's see here, I forget what that is actually. CEO, can I do it this way? I know it's in, here it is, CEO's down, there. Okay, so I know I've explored here, and I think I did get the ship. I don't know what ship it is. If it's in this list, I haven't lost anything, so it may be the B, or it may be the...
Entering system.
Actually, CEO's
Windfall.
Doubt, I think that is the Elite Sport, if I'm not mistaken. Is the Elite Sport. So this is the one that we got from there. Okay. So CEO is Elite Sport. So anyways, but I will go over some of these things. And I mean, we can look at this. I'm going to dedicate like one live stream to look at these things and see what we already have. So there will be that. I think I may do that Saturday because we are going to
Windfall.
just follow this
Free
today.
the Horde.
And I think that will leave us to look over those other things from the timelines, open unlocks in the open world. So where are we? Are we almost there? No. Okay. So safety rule of avarice. If there's a bunch of ships waiting outside the gate, yeah. I think like with autopilot, if I'm not mistaken,
Entering system. Avarice.
autopilot won't let you... Hello? Just talk about autopilot doing things.
Disengaged.
What is going on? Did I hit something? But I think when you have autopilot, it actually let's see what I hit now. I'm trying to turn around. I must have hit a station. Wow, that's weird. Okay.
Autopilot.
I must have just
engaged.
like barreled right into that station. That's so funny. Yeah, but I think with the autopilot, it'll park you out there until it's ready to go. I think either that or when you're being escorted by the captain. But I think it's just with the autopilot. It'll just like sit there for a minute until tide break is done. Ooh, you found 3 ships in the Earth system. Gonna have to remember to check it out next play. Yeah. Cool. Yeah. You say you played the game for years. I have too, and I'm still like unlocking things. There's so much content though, and they keep on putting on more.
Entering avarice 1.
Ooh, that is super duper bright. But yeah, just to let you know, like I think next Saturday, which is going to be the next live stream, we'll kind of go over some of the timeline unlocks, and I think that'll kind of be cool kind of content. I'll kind of research between then and now, or then and now. Hello, between now and then. I live in opposite worlds. Between now and then, I'll kind of look at what I have. I'll kind of research it on the internet, and we'll put together like a game plan.
Autopilot disengaged. Scrap processing factory.
Why is my... Game is running really
Something hit
slow.
us.
Escape.
Confirmed.
What hit you? Hold on. Gotta look at the situation here. In Grand Exchange. Grand Exchange is always ripe with the kayaks. But it looks like they're getting away, so they should be fine. Yeah, they should be fine. Yeah, like mining, so that's one of the problems with mining in Grand Exchange is it's just infested with kayaks. So that's my second favorite trinary system. My first favorite trinary system is obviously Saturn, which is here, which you never find. There's no infestations of kayaks or xenons, so which is cool. But you're kind of restricted to the fact that you have Terran production here. Anyways, so what are we doing? So let's dock here.
Scrap processing factory.
Are you gonna let me dock? Oh, document request queued. Alright, they must only have one dock. I may have to come back here in a smaller ship. It looks like they only have one dock and somebody's actually there. Yeah, that's one of the problems in
Docking granted.
there it goes. In flying around doing these missions in a medium ship is because some of these stations have limited docking space. Like they only have room for like one, and if they're getting a delivery, you have to wait. Apparently. So I thought I was special enough that I wouldn't have to wait, but
Successfully docked.
okay, let's get out, do the thing.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
I like jumping down that banister. Let's go talk to Dagobah. Sales office. Of course he's Lottie. He's all about marketing and sales, baby.
Yes, I understand. You cannot
Oh,
afford
this guy.
Protection for the next cycle. But that's really not my fault, and I have to look out for my company.
Your company needs hard-working people like us to sell that Protection too. Is there any deal you'd be willing to make? Anything we could negotiate for that Protection delivery? You cannot just leave us to the tide.
There is just nothing I can do for you. Good luck with that tide, and good profits in the future.
Good luck with that tide.
Greetings. I am here to help you secure funds for your Protection payment. For a price, of course. If you have wares to sell at the minimum market price, we will buy everything.
We don't have anything for you, Vulture. Besides,
Ooh, ouch.
selling out wouldn't cover the cost.
I see. Maybe we can try and secure your funds for future favors. We will be back.
Alright. Talk to Dagobah. Just gonna sit here.
Friend,
Okay. Bantley, is that guy? North River? Bantley North River? Another hairless human. Yeah. Let's see.
the greatest businessman in tidal space. Once we are big enough, we will be able to negotiate deals with such people on a regular basis.
I see. Okay. Can I pay in advance?
That would be illegal. We cannot take payments from you. You see, the Syndicate forbids foreign aid to encourage a free and competitive market.
Of course they do. Okay. So what's your plan, sir?
We will have to talk to the Syndicate about a loan. That is what they are all about. I know about one of their communication beacons in the area. You need to get close to establish communications.
Yeah,
Be
sounds
quick about
fishy.
it.
Sounds fishy. But I mean, I have enough money to buy whatever I need. I've been making a lot. I've been grinding. I've been grinding
Katana.
so much. I got 50 million credits, so we should be good with that. So buy anything we
Sir?
need, ma'am. Okay, where are we going exactly? So I think, let's see here. It's not telling us. I guess we have to undock first. Okay. So, okay, now where are we going? It is not telling us we need to go to that communication satellite, though.
Advanced satellite.
Huh, that's weird. It's not showing on the map. It usually shows a, what you call it. But maybe it's because it's so close.
Greetings, fellow denizens and voyagers.
Oh, we gotta...
This is Tide
Hold on.
Break, the station built into an asteroid.
Hold on. Let's go ahead and do... We gotta go someplace here. How do I want to do this? Let's go and
No
I want
massive.
to get up.
Withstands even the most vigorous of tides.
Pause. Hold on. Say, sir, say less. And then I'm gonna have my captain.
If you're not already accommodated at one of our safe havens, or on the way out of the system, we now strongly advise you to engage your travel drive and haste into safety. Of course, we at Tidebreak recommend our own establishment, the Drifting Buoy, for your visit.
Okay, yeah,
That's
let's
it for
get
now.
to let's get to
Fly
safety here.
safe.
I picked the shipyard because the scrap processing factory only has one dock. So, and it looks like they're getting
Navigation.
somebody's docking
Prepare
there
to dock.
anyways.
Confirmed. Requesting permission.
So we should have enough room here. They should have enough room for like ships.
Bring the ship in slowly.
Affirmative.
Oh, is that the 15-minute warning? Well, I have the SATA, so what I can do is I can get back in my pilot seat and I can actually just hit the SATA, and that should make it so the tide break goes fairly quickly. So let's do that. I can do it with the shift 4, but that's right. So yeah, that should take care of it fairly shortly. Hopefully. I just don't like the tide break areas. Or the avarice areas. Yeah, it looks like it's happening now. Or it's getting the start ready to happen. Yeah, I'm not too sure. I'm surprised the communications beacon is going to be okay. That we need to go and look at. Quite the late show. I don't know why you would want to be so close to a star, though. Kind of seems kind of silly in a way. Yeah, it's definitely brightening up. I mean, it's like my screen is like super. I almost want to put my hand in front of my face. Should have a dark mode. This sun should have a dark mode. So the next warning is going to be right on the explosion. Oh dear.
We were hit.
Escape.
Acknowledged.
Probably the same situation. SATA is off, so that warning, put that off. So let's see. Nope, not mission manager. I want this. Yeah, it's in Grand Exchange again. We're gonna have to maybe pull these guys out. more kayaks. But they seem to be getting away from them pretty quickly, so that's okay. So I'm not too worried about it. I used to have patrols when I actually had my stations here in this area, but very limited situation. I think what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to pull the mediums out. Let's put the, what you call it back on. I think I'm going to pull the mediums out and put them in Saturn, and then we'll build, because I have enough credits, we'll build some large with maybe an escort, large miners with an escort, and that should really actually solve the problem, because the kayaks, no matter what, can't really get to the large ones. Not that I've seen. So. Avarice was the name of one of the systems you could discover and own an extra. That's nice. Cool. As it happens, it turns out to have been abandoned due to its star starting to collapse, I see. Of course, they only found that out after settling the system. That's interesting. Although it does seem to be taking an awful long time. How do we know?
Riptide Rakers, shipyard.
How do we know if it's done or not? I mean, I didn't get the warning that it's happening yet, so. Ooh, we just got another 7 million from one of our stations. You'll see when it's done. Okay.
Greetings,
Here
fellow
it goes.
denizens and voyagers. We sincerely hope that you found your way into safety, as the sun is now erupting. The tide will now travel through the system and, with violent force, damage stations and ships alike. Be safe.
There it goes. little sun ray. Well, look at the sun ray. All right. So I think that's it. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay. Am I safe? Let me just do this. I want to undock, but I want to make sure we're safe. Yeah, I tried to stop SATA. I did the Shift F4 or Shift 4, but it didn't stop it, so kind of missed it. Kind of saw the aftermath of it. Okay.
There it comes in all its glory. All that's left to do is pick up the shards.
What? What? What you talking about? Sir? May I help you? Did I miss something? What the heck? Did I miss part of the storyline or something? I think I missed part of the storyline. What happened? Hold on. Let me look at the mission here. So it says we flew to the communications beacon, and now we gotta go back and talk to Dagobah. So that must have been a communication there with that guy. I don't know. I'm confused. I think I'm very confused, actually. But, okay. We'll go with it.
Autopilot engaged.
We shall go with it. Let's go talk to our buddy Dagobah.
Scrap processing factory. Autopilot.
What you got there, Dalbusta?
We still need to work on finding that relay station. Terrans are not known for their endless patience.
Yeah, I'm doing things, man.
Docking granted.
I'm doing things. We'll be fine. You'll wait there till the end of time, believe me. You'll be just fine. Oh, coming in hot. Coming in hot. Woohoo! We just skidded in. on a prayer on that one. Wow.
Successfully docked.
Okay.
We're pleased to welcome you aboard.
I'm pleased to be aboard. Dagobah, where'd Dagobah go? Don't know if he's still in the sales office. Wasn't too happy with that dude. Yeah, it's weird. I missed a bit with satellite. But yeah. So he's trying to organize a loan with the Vigor Syndicate, but they refused. Alright, I got money.
This is horrible. The invisible hand ought to ensure supply. How is this supposed to be a free and competitive market if demand is not being met? We have to break the North River monopoly. We need a researcher to investigate this Protection.
Oh, I got one.
Do you happen to know any scientists?
Mm-hmm. I know a very chatty one. Mission completed. Protection storage.
Assistant, forgive me for butting in,
Yeah.
but I could not help overhearing the conversation you just had with your companion. This so-called Protection substance and its properties intrigue me, and I would very much like to investigate this matter further. Perhaps you can assist me in my research. All you need to do is get me a sample of this enigmatic substance, and I will begin my research immediately. I am confident that there is a possibility of synthesizing the Protection. Once I have had a look at it here in my laboratory.
I'm pacing. Pacing back and forth.
Excellent. Now, Protection is exorbitantly expensive, but I suppose we will not need an entire unit to conduct your research. It might be our best course of action to approach the CEO of North River Company directly. We might be able to buy a small sample from him, if we can find him.
Yeah, they're not going to give us a sample.
It is well known that he occasionally likes to flaunt his enormous wealth. A fellow trader just spotted him taking his most prized possession out for a pleasure cruise. I have sent you the
Pleasure
coordinates of his
cruise.
last known location. Start from there.
Okay. Alright. Nope. So he is somewhere in here. Okay. Okay. So we gotta find this dude. Try to get some Protection from him. He's not gonna just give it to us. I can absolutely guarantee you that. We just need to scan here somewhere, I think, right? Yeah, thanks, tutorial. Only about 20 hours into this.
Unknown ship.
I love how the tutorials and things like that kind of pop up randomly, even though you're like deep into the game. I mean, I don't think we're mid-game yet, but we're definitely over the tutorial hurdles. So we just need to talk to him over comms. I just want to look at this ship real quick. What do we got going on here? What's he so proud of? Ah! Run into it. What are you so proud of, sir? Yeah, nice looking ship, I guess. Okay, let's talk to him.
Yes? What is it you want? I sure hope you have a good reason for approaching me. I am quite busy, you see.
Okay. Let's turn off that. Hello? Turn off that. There we go.
What? Just a sample?
Such a small quantity won't get you far. If you want to protect yourself from the tide, can't afford more, eh? Oh well, since you seem to be new around here, I'll allow it. Once. To get you hooked. Am I not charitable? I will even cut you a special deal. How about that?
How about that? Yeah. So I guess he's just gonna sell us. That collar is very super villainy. Just saying.
Here you go. I hope you leave as a satisfied customer. Oh, and by the way, don't for 1 second think that you can use this sample to engineer a competing product. It won't work. North River products are just too ingenious. Run along now. I have much more important matters to attend to.
Someone's got some hubris. Now,
I wonder if being obnoxious is his deliberate business strategy.
you and me both, Dagba.
No matter. It will make it all the more enjoyable when we pull the rug from under the North River Company.
The
You
Astrid
want to
luxury
take
yacht.
it back to the headquarters yourself? Go ahead.
I do. Second fastest ship in the game, yeah. Do we ever get one? Oh yeah, you said that we do. I've never finished this whole thing. I do want to look at my inventory. Did I get it? I think I did. I think I picked it up. Did we? Yeah. Condensate sample. That be it, sir. Okay.
Autopilot engaged.
Let's go talk to
Autopilot disengaged.
let's get over the stone here. Go talk to our friend.
Autopilot engaged.
Yeah, let's get out of these regions. I really hate these regions, to be honest with you. It's kind of annoying. Let's go talk to Boza. And yeah, I got a bit to travel here, which is fine. But yeah, I think the last time I did this, it took me a while to get the sample. I think there's something that changed there. I don't remember this specifically. I remember talking to that dude with the collar. Right, I remember that.
Entering Avarice 4.
But
Autopilot disengaged.
I remember there was a mission that I couldn't really do for some reason. And then I just kind of gave up on it. So, yeah. That's just a bad spot for a station. It's like right... I ran into it. It's like right outside the
Autopilot engaged.
Gates. I gotta say the
Entering
autopilot
system. Windfall.
is both better and worse all at the same time. I don't know why. I am on the beta 7.6, so not really sure if they're working on that. I know they're working on the AI with I know they're working on the fleet AI in this. Like that's a big push for
Entering
Egosoft
Windfall 1.
with the next
Union
update.
Summit.
Which is cool. I don't think we're going to see a lot of that in this, but I think down the line we're going to be taking out stations and things like that. So I think we will see some of that, like the fleet commands and fleet AI and stuff like that. Because boy, it is a pain in the butt. It was a pain in the butt. Like you would go and try to attack a station with like a Asgard, and even though your Asgard gun has the range, the Asgard would still get in range of the station and let the station
Entering
take it out.
system.
And it's
Silent
kind of like,
witness.
but why? So I hope they kind of fix those things.
You're a real nuisance.
Dagwood scooped it
We're
up?
taking hits.
Again, you're taking hits? Oh, that was someone else. I thought that was one of my miners again.
Entering
Oh my
system.
goodness.
Atikva's choice.
So last time you didn't pick up Dagobus. You didn't pick Dagobus up from his wrecked ship. Oh, okay. And he died in the tide. Or from lack of air. I may have. That sounds absolutely familiar. I was like, I think that playthrough, I was actually more concerned with...
Entering system.
I think it was not the last
Morningstar.
playthrough before this one. It was playthrough before that one. I think it was the economic playthrough where I was just more concerned about getting economics. I forget. I mean, they're all melding into one. All my playthroughs are kind of melding into one. I don't remember exactly what I do with each one, but you know. Yeah, exactly. The Asgard Pew Pew is 12.4 kilometers, and the Graviton turrets are
Entering
4.6.
system.
And yet somehow
Heretics
AI always
end.
manages to lose your Asgard. Yeah, exactly. Like, why? It makes absolutely no sense. We actually made it here in fairly good time. I think I was just talking a lot. By the way, everybody here, if you're here, please consider hitting the like button. It does really help the channel out. And if you want to be notified when there's more live streams or other videos,
Autopilot. Disengage.
you can always do the subscribe thing as well if you are so inclined.
Headquarters.
Yeah, I think the last, what is it? The last video I put this medium. Boy, I'm hitting the decks here. I put this larger dock on. I think it was this one or the last one. Maybe it was last Tuesday, I think.
Successfully docked.
All right, let's go talk to our buddy.
It's an honor to have you aboard.
Give that man a raise. Where's the doobly-doos? Up here, isn't there? No. Well, we can do this one. Oh. Never mind. I was thinking that... What did we need for... Now that we're near a thing. We needed a... Oh, God. Let me just look at this real quick. This kind of off script here, but we needed a EMP pew pew, or boom boom, I should say. What was it? Yeah, so boom boom launcher, spacesuit, EMP, and a security decryption system for this one. I think we already have number one here, right? So we have that. That's part of our suit, right? Paint modifications. Where's our suit? General wares, trade wares. Oh, do we not? Can I not? Here, let's just go over here. Easier way to do it.
Can I help?
Show me your wares,
Here
sir.
you go.
Here we go. So yeah, so we have one. So we got one of those. We have, let's see here.
Good profit to you.
Good profit to you too there. Dagobah lookalike. What else do we need? Hello, there we go. So, okay, yeah, so we got these. Okay, I should have looked down here. So we just need a spacesuit EMP. So, okay, I just wanted to check that. I just wanted to check to see, can we do... Yeah, we can actually create one. So let's craft. I think we just need one. Yes. Craft that item. I think that should be enough for that mission. I think.
The security decryption system makes it possible for us to access the station's internal workforce database in order to rewrite job offers. We may not know which station acts as the relay, but someone on the Argon's payroll definitely does. The Argon Federation would not delegate maintenance to any external services, So if we convincingly fabricate a distress call, their response will give away the station's location.
It's a party in here.
I'm sending the relevant information now. Let Dahl have a look.
Okay.
You know, the Argonne Federation is careful about disclosing that relay station's
They
location
hijacked
for a
me.
reason. The Sandwell archives hold critical information on Argonne tech, message logs, payroll information, business transactions, and the like. The fact that those servers are stationed in Republic space has been responsible for heated political standoffs on more than one occasion. Access to the archives isn't being held to ransom exactly, but the Antigone Republic guaranteeing its security and data integrity is a powerful incentive for peaceful coexistence. Should the Terrans manage to breach Antigone security, not only could the obtained intel be used to weaken the Argonne, but the political fallout resulting from a leak could potentially be even more damaging.
Okay, so that's part of the other one that we're gonna take up maybe on the next episode. But yeah, I didn't know that would trigger all that whole storyline thing there. But what they're talking about is they're talking about this stuff here. So basically, with the required equipment set aside, we can go and infiltrate the Argonne Federation. So basically the Terrans are trying to get a leg up on the Argonne and weaken them, and that's the information that we need. We need to get a signal leak and things like that. So that's part of that. We'll take that up later, but let's make sure that we're I'm trying to stay consistent here. So doing the Riptide Rakers storyline. So anyways, let's give this it's like a party in here, by the way. We're gathering people. Like this is my this is my entourage. We got our original Boza, we got Dagobah, and we got Dalbusta, old shiny head over there.
Hello there. Ah, excellent. Pass me the Protection sample so that we may begin.
Okay. Yeah, the Terrans are trying to break up the pact, the alliance between the Argonne and the Antigone.
Thank you kindly. I have added the Protection research to our agenda and listed the required secondary materials. Feel free to initiate the research at any time convenient to yourself.
Oh, I thought you were here to do it, sir. What do I have you here for? I don't want to research. Say less. Here it is here. Okay, so this isn't going anywhere, so we might as well cancel that. And the condensate sample research, so we need antimatter cells, plasma conductors. Let's put that down. Let's see here. So we already have the energy cells because we're actually producing them. So antimatter, excuse me, as I write this down, cells. We need what? 100 of those. I need a better system for this. Plasma conductors. We need how many of those? We need 500. Okie dokes. Well, we do have a here. We do have, oh god, I have no place for it. Here it is. A transporter here. So let's see. So we have, let's go over here. And I don't know where he's hanging out. Where's the transporter? I thought I redid him here. Yeah, there he is. But where is he at? Oh, there he is. He's bringing stuff in, right? No, he's just docking. What are you just docking for? Wait, I don't understand. Where are you doing things? What are you doing exactly there, sir? So they're trading. Oh, he must be trading. I see. He's picking up energy cells and things like that. Okay. So we're going to, let's pause real quick. We're going to hijack him here and have him do, instead of that, like, is that what he's doing? Let me see here. Let me just, dock, execute trade, energy cells. Yeah. So he's doing energy cells. Okay. So that makes sense. So that means we're making money here, but that's good. So Okay, so you, sir, though, I want you to do something else for me in the interim here. I do want to... Let's go ahead and just remove all those orders for now. And what do we need? We need antimatter cells first. So antimatter cells, not converters, cells. Get the trade open here. Okay, so we need those, and those are... Oh, not too far away, so that's good. Silent witness, well, kind of far, but not too far. So we needed 100 of those. Maybe we can get it all in one. Is that the one? Yeah, so it's at the refined goods. Okay. We need... Oh, can I... Just need 100, guys. Needs... Okay, that's a pain in the butt. Okay. I couldn't, for some reason, I couldn't click into the number thing there, and I couldn't do it manually. All right, so there's the antimatter cells. We need also plasma conductors. Plasma conductors. Not them cheap kind either. These may be a little bit harder to find. Maybe some over here in Zyrath territory, which is fine as long as they let us buy them. And we need 500 of those, and we're not going to be able to get them all, but we can get, even with an empty cargo container, I don't think we can get all 500, so we're going to need 2 trips anyways. And then let's go back to here. And then I know this is very riveting, very riveting gameplay. Antimatter cells, so that should be all those. 210, so we'd still need 290, right? If I'm doing my math right. Confirm that, and then let's go back here and get more. If they have more. Shut the front door. That's all. We still need more. There's going to be 3 trips? That's not fun. That's not fun at all. 476. Yeah, we need 3 trips. Okay. One more trip. Let's just get 200. There you go. Cool. Confirm. Because we may need it for other research, so might as well get a few more. I'm feeling generous. Plasma conductors. Yeah, that'll give us 676. Okay. So that should give us enough for that whole research. And that's how you do that. Fun stuff, right? Okay. Turn off the trade thing here. And I want to relook at this. So how long is this going to take as soon as he gets stuff? It's only going to take 5 minutes. Fine. All right, instead of, let them do that, but instead of doing any more storyline, I want to do, let's do this. I want to see what I can do for another storyline that I've been promising to do for quite some time now, and I started earlier, but we're not actually going to do the timeline, but what I want to look at is I want to look at what we still need. So it's the return of the Hyperion. And we still need a lot of stuff. So AGI processors, AGI heuristic cores, AGI neural networks. So those are all, if I'm not mistaken, and please correct me if I'm wrong, those are all by when we farm loot from pew-pewing the Xenons, right? Fighting with the Xenons. And I think everything, actually. I don't know, security bypass system. We may need to make those. So, usually found in crafting crates and ships. Security bypass. So we need AGI neural networks, decryption module, interface unit. So we can do that. Let me see. You could just add orders to the end of this docket. Yeah, I mean, I wanted to do it to the beginning of his docket, though, to the beginning of his list, because I wanted to get it done as ASAP. So that was my whole thinking there. But yeah, I know you can just do it to the back of him. But so the long story short here is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go. Ooh, you. She was doing a little levitation trick there, like a little front, like forward moonwalk instead of the going backwards. But we're gonna go fight some Xenons. We're gonna do a little dogfighting here, I think. And in the meantime, let's go ahead and turn off, so we don't have that yellow line. Let's turn off this. Set that to inactive. So, very close to where we are right now is this hotspot here. And it looks like we have a few Xenon coming in here. Last time I checked, though, there was some large Ks coming in through here as well. So let's just get in here and start dogfighting.
Autopilot engaged.
I'd like a K to come through, because it's fun taking those out with the medium ship. I've done a few of them now. I did one just between the last stream and this stream, so it was fun. I just took out their engines, and then I took out the rest of everything else, the gravitons and things like that. But we're going to do a little dogfighting. Everything can drop from the Xenon, the security bypass systems too, but it's faster to craft those. Also beware, you need one of the ingredients for the Terran Secret Service quest.
Entering system.
That's
Morning Star.
That's fine. We can always get more. Again, we can always get more of what we have, you know. And it's just nice that we had that. So my whole thing here is just trying to get more of the things. that makes any sense whatsoever. I'm stuttering here. That. Yeah, but this should be fun. I haven't done a lot of dogfighting in this playthrough, so this should be interesting. Although it didn't look like the hotspot is very hot, so
Atikva's choice.
It may be a little bit of a anticlimactic situation, but we will see. Okay.
B.
Alright, let's get in and do a little damage. Oh, autopilot.
Autopilot disengaged.
Leave that alone. Stupid autopilot. I thought it was hands-free. Are you harassing my buddy? Oh, took him out. Yeah, of course, you know, it's not a hotspot when he needs to be a hotspot. Okay, so what I'm going to do, let's just sit here for a second. I'm going to turn on my data. Ooh, let's try to get this guy.
Katana.
It's always kind of hard to get these. Oop, did I? Goodness.
SE.
Yeah, completely missed him. Well, should be able to get him. Hey, stop doing that. Hey, give me something to shoot at, guys. Okay. Mean. Yeah, these guys are cleaning up this area pretty well. I mean, I can go over. I should actually go through and put a satellite through here. Oh, look, a brave one. What are you doing? Yeah, let's go ahead and let's put a satellite on the other end, just to see what we have coming through. I think I have satellites. I think I have some advanced satellites, actually. Oop. That. There's a satellite.
Entering system.
Oh.
Arcus Cascade.
Get a little bit of the tussle here. Let's see what oops, someone's targeting me already. Yay. I think I may have bitten off a little bit more than I can chew, however.
N.
Alright, let's eat at it from the edges. Oh, I see.
M. N. M.
2 down. Hold on. Pause. Let's see what we're looking at here. Yeah, not too bad. We got some, what do they call these? Power Distribution Unit, SE? Interesting. Okay.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
Ooh, I thought I got that guy in one hit. Although he's heavily damaged. Come back, buddy.
Xenon Station.
You're in serious trouble.
M.
Yeah, my shields aren't going back up because we're in a hazardous region. I'm gonna have to go back through the gate after we get this guy.
That's just not good enough.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I mean, I don't think they're depleting too fast, but they're not going up either. Buddy, where are you going? He's out of here. He's like, I don't want any of that. Is that one of those? Oh, it's a raiding party because, yeah, we're not going to be able to get him anyways. Oh, look, a K. But I don't want to do it in this sector. Maybe he'll come through. I don't know. But I want to go back through because my shields aren't coming back up.
Take fast
so
choice.
That's just a bad situation all around.
Danger. Hazardous region detected.
I didn't get this guy going back through. Nope. Do I still have him targeted?
Entering system. Take fast choice.
Let's go get him. Go get him. If I time this right, I can probably get him. Before he hits the freaking highway, come on. Nope. There he goes. He's gone. And I hit the highway, of course. Get off the highway. Alright, well, I was hoping we would hit a K, but that's okay. It's okay that we didn't get the K. It doesn't look like he's coming through. It looks like he's going actually to... Oh, I see what's happening. I didn't see that whole situation up there. But he is holding his own. Well, okay. So, not going to worry about it. I think the hour is up. So, I think... Yeah, I was noticing that my shields weren't recharging, and I was like, it's because we're in the hazardous region. So every time they were holding, but they weren't coming back up, and I was like, oh, that's not a good situation. But yeah. Yeah. But yeah, so I think that's a good place to end. We've started the research on the stuff. We didn't start it, but we're getting there. Let's look at where our I mean, he's gonna take a while. He's the transports are notoriously slow, although it does look like he has the antimatter cells, so he just needs to get the plasma conductors and things like that. So cool. But yeah, I think that's a good place to end it, and I will make sure that we have that research and things like that, and I will see everybody Saturday. Thank you everybody for coming along and watching, and I appreciate it. And yeah, we are progressing. So, okay. I hope everybody's having a good Tuesday. I mean, I know it's Tuesday, still the beginning of the week, so it'll get better, I swear. But yeah, Saturday, same time. I usually do on Saturday, which is 10 a.m. Eastern, EST. So if you guys are wanting to watch, that will be the time. And yeah, I appreciate everybody coming by. And thank you very much, Farrell, and everybody else for coming by and watching. I'll be seeing everybody very, very soon. Bye for now, guys.